Hi, I'm Tana Castro, and this is the History Quiz. At first glance, this object looks like an ordinary figurine, but to ancient Egyptians, it had a much more important purpose. What do you think it is?
It's an amulet. For afterlife, they hold it near their hearts. Yeah.
A spiritual idol?
I think that was something like a keepsake.
I think the Egyptians would use that to ward off evil spirits.
The correct answer is a shapti. Joining me now is Julie Scott from the Rosicrucian Egyptian Museum to tell us a little bit more about it. First of all, what is a shapti?
A shapti is a figurine that would be placed in a tomb, and it was thought that it could magically be activated and brought to life to do labor, and especially manual labor, for the tomb owner, the deceased person.
Would the deceased person just have one of these in their tomb?
Well, in the very earliest periods, they may have one or maybe two or three, but as time went on, it became very sophisticated, and they wanted to have sufficient help, so they would have 365 shaptis plus a team of 36 overseers or supervisors to organize those workers.
Now, this one in particular has some very interesting writings on it. Can you describe those to me?
Well, the hieroglyphs on the front of this particular shapti are magical spells from the Book of the Dead, which is more correctly called the Book of Coming Forth by Day.
Oh,
and
okay.
these are the instructions for the afterlife.
And this is a very special one. Can you tell me about that?
This person, who actually lived in real life, his name was Men, and he was the chief sculptor for the pharaoh Amenhotep III. So he was a very important person, and you can certainly see that by how fine this limestone shapti is. Usually they were made out of a less valuable material called faience, but his is absolutely exquisite and made out of limestone.
Julie, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
I'm Tana Castro, and that's the History Quiz.